Yeah. Back at it again. Let me zoom in on me a little bit. Is that a little better for y'all? All right, let's get it going. Record. I have redesigned the profile page. And I know this was a risky decision based on what people are typically used to. They don't like to change. But the demo for this app is a younger demo. And I want an ecosystem that's specifically designed around how my interface is set up, and I want people to adapt to that and just get used to that. At least while we're in this era of why we're still mostly using phones for the most part. So I don't think it's that risky because my platform is adjacent to other platforms that help people create content for those other platforms. So I'm not really looking for eyeballs and for people to hang out on my application a very long time. Like, you're there to find creators to collaborate with, business deals, maybe play around with your profile a little bit and check out what other people have, check out what other creators have on their page, and see what interests you and see what inspires you. But it's not designed to be a doom scrolling app like IG or TikTok or Facebook. Like, I didn't design this to have people doom scrolling for hours upon hours upon hours. So I'll let you guys see what I'm shooting for. Am I recording? Yeah, I believe I'm recording. So this is what I'm shooting for. So this section right here is going to be a 20-second demo reel or whatever you decide to put there, and then there's going to be a photo to the left, a photo to the right, and when you scroll down there's going to be more information about the creator. Have a skill constellation section here, and there's going to be more below. But yeah, this is where we are. So I'm building this out, but I am having some issues. So that's what we're trying to address and then complete this process. So I don't want to stay on here too long. As a matter of fact, Siri. Hey Siri. Siri. Set a timer for 9 minutes. Set a timer for 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
I don't know what's been up with my car, all my devices. Like, everything has been acting insane. So I did copy the instructions for where we need to move on to next. Let's paste those instructions in here. Come on, switch for me. There we go. Bam, there we go. So what I did was Windsurf. I love Windsurf because Windsurf lets you create all types of documentation, notes, directions for what to do when you close down, when you restart. So I created restart directions, which is what I just pasted into the context window, and I'm going to put those in. As you can see, it's thinking about the restart plans, and what I'd like to do is I would like this to test everything. I'm going to test it myself, but the tools that Windsurf can create to test your apps and your web pages, phenomenal. Phenomenal. You know what I mean? So uh, if the IDE can do as much as possible, I want the IDE to do as much as possible, especially when you're building as fast as I am. I'm really building quick. So I need all types of tests and validation to be done as fast as possible, and then I'll move on to the next set of testers, which are actual physical people and myself who can do tests. So the dev server started, and there's been persistent issues with the terminal in the dev server, so that's what I'm really trying to address now. Um, there wouldn't be so many issues, but the problem is Lovable has these, I don't want to call them constraints, but Lovable has, your deployment has to be favorable to what Lovable wants it to be in order for it to work properly. So that's where I've been getting stuck in a loop of having my components work with lovable properly, and I've been juggling back and forth between switching the components to make sure that they work with lovable. But I want the most up to date components and the most stable components. That's what I want. But I've been tossing back and forth, and eventually I'll probably move this. Well, not eventually. I am going to move this off of lovable. Bam. Yes, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. So let me log in real quick. And there's a profile redesign. It's still being built out. It's not finished yet. So again, like I said, Lovable can build amazing tools. So this is, I mean, not Lovable, Windsurf. I use Lovable to initially create most of the app, like maybe like 75% of it, and then I use um, Claude and Windsurf to do the rest. And Windsurf has just been like my go to in terms of tying this all together. All right. So it should basically run these tests on its own. The development environment is running. Yes, that is true. It ran successfully the last two times I ran it. I had some issues this morning. I don't know what happened. Because I standardized all the files, all the components. So it really shouldn't have many issues running with the standardization. Yep, the profile test page route is configured. Yes, it is. And I'm going to allow this to run the task and just take a look at the application and consider opportunities for improvement. So this I need to improve because the top line here is what I want, and I don't know if I want this at the top or at the bottom, but this needs to go. This just isn't visually doing it for me. This definitely is. So I'll probably break this box off here, or I don't know. I might have more information here about the creator since this is a creator matching network. I believe it might be beneficial to have more about what the creator does here and then have this separately beneath it. The refresh matches, this is to refresh matches, and these are redundant. I don't know if I think I'm going to remove that button because there's not much context as to what it does. It's just a circle, and the circle could be anything, right? So I'm going to remove that and just have this refresh matches component right here. I might just make this component this color, and then on mouse over, leave it that little fuchsia pinkish color or whatever. But yeah, this is going to have to be redone for sure. Um, I've been working on this component. What happens is it's been breaking, even though I connect the database to it. Windsurf sometimes breaks it, and that's just been the issue where I've just been in this consistent loop of fixing the match cards and also fixing the profile. But I was never really happy with the profile, so whatever I did to the profile was just whatever. It's just these components rely on each other to work, so I never really wanted to update the profile until I was happy with the match cards, and I am 90% happy. There's just a few changes I have to make, and then we'll go from there. All right, so it's looking like the test is working as it should be, and now it's telling me to do some of the tests. So nothing's happening. Oh, so the edit mode failed. And I wish there was more of a. I wish there was something more visual that was letting me know it worked or not, but it worked. So that's the enhanced pro. Whoa, that's a little too much going on right there. I gotta tone that all the way down. And this is these need to be moved closer together. But it's not finished building yet, so it's looking good. I'll just arrange everything once I have it built. All the tests pass. Let's move on to phase 17. Oh, I think I told you guys last time that I was going to use voice mode, so let's do that. All of the tests have passed, so let's move on to phase 17. I don't know if there's a way to initiate and uninitiate and send in voice mode. Like if I have voice mode, I don't want to have to click anything. I just want to speak to it and have it do what it's supposed to do. So that's an opportunity for improvement with Windsurf. And maybe it's me. Maybe I haven't done something right, but I would like voice mode to be completely autonomous to where I don't have to touch anything. To be completely honest with you, I should have told it that I don't like the alignment of the. Oh, we ran out of time. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back soon. I don't want my videos to be long. Although I will be posting long videos at times, but I don't want to really get into having super duper long videos. Like I want people to go back and look at this and just be able to move through them quickly. But so let's see what it's saying. And I am going to sign out. I examine your current avatar architecture and can see you have excellent foundations with both dual personal avatar and unified avatar systems. Now let's implement phase 17. So I have a dual avatar system to where there are static photos to the left and the right, and in the center is the animated, like the little reel I'm going to allow creators to create, which is going to be up to 20 seconds long. So the reason I did this is because I want other creators to be able to quickly I want creators to have a quick visual reference of what the other creator has done, and I want brands, companies, potential affiliates to have a quick reference also. So you don't have to scroll through the profile and click this image, click that image, click this video, click this video. As soon as the profile loads, what the creator is about is right there. So I also have to think about this for brands. I think when there's brands that are really well known, they won't really need it that much, or maybe some of them will. Like there are people who aren't aware of what every brand has, and they can see right there, smack dab in their face, what that brand is about. So yeah, this is where we are. Now it's up to. So I created a 20 phase process to slowly build out the elements, and now we're on phase 17, and I will be back again. So come back to build with track. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.